What if you could get a 300-plus mile electric SUV for just $35,000? Kia's new EV3 says it can. Kia has officially introduced the 2026 EV3, a compact electric SUV built on its eGMP platform. The company plans to price it between $35,000 and $50,000 depending on trim. There will be 2 battery options, and Kia claims the range on the high end could approach 600 kilometers, around 373 miles. It's being launched first in Korea, with Europe and the US to follow. We're at a moment when the EV market is cooling in many regions. Consumers are more cautious, subsidies are shifting, and competing technologies are pressing hard. Kia is betting that affordability, combined with real-world range and smart features, can give it an edge. The EV3 is Kia's push into the compact EV arena, aiming to grab buyers who've held out because they felt earlier EVs were too pricey or limited. In short, it's not just another EV. It's Kia's bet on volume and accessibility. Let's dig into what the EV3 offers. At its heart is Kia's eGMP architecture, the same base behind bigger models. 2 battery sizes are confirmed, 58.3 kilowatt-hours and 81.4 kilowatt-hours packs. The larger pack is claimed to deliver up to 600 kilometers on a single charge, WLTP or similar standard. Powertrain is front motor, front-wheel drive for now. There's no confirmed dual-motor version yet. The motor output is reported to be modest but efficient, more about balance than pure performance. Charging is expected to support fast rates, going from 10% to 80% in about 30 to 31 minutes in favorable conditions. Inside, Kia is pushing a tech-forward layout. You'll see a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, a second 12.3-inch infotainment display, and a 5-inch touch panel for climate controls. A head-up display, sliding table, and sustainable materials in the cabin also help refine the feel. On the safety side, the EV3 includes ADAS features, digital key support, remote parking assist, and Kia's latest regenerative braking mode, iPedal 3.0. On pricing, Kia expects to start the base model near $35,000 and push the upper trims toward $50,000. Kia also has a global sales goal, potentially 200,000 units per year, and the EV3 is part of a larger plan to roll out over 30 EVs by 2030. Here's where I dig in. What's exciting about the EV3 is how Kia is trying to thread the needle: real range, cutting-edge features, and competitive pricing. If they pull that off, it becomes a serious everyday EV. But there are real caveats. First, range claims often reflect ideal conditions. In hot or cold climates, or under heavier use, 600 kilometers might be optimistic. Second, charging infrastructure is still patchy in many regions. An EV with great range still suffers if you can't reliably top up fast. Next, performance. Since the EV3 emphasizes efficiency, it's unlikely to be a drag strip star. For buyers who want sportiness, a more powerful version might be needed. Also, Kia still needs to time and price the US launch carefully, negotiating tax credits, regulatory hurdles, and local competition. One more point. By focusing on mass volume and accessible pricing, Kia risks diluting its brand premium. Too many compromises can leave buyers feeling they lost out in some areas. But if they maintain a crisp driving feel, thoughtful design, and reliability, it could set a new benchmark for mainstream EVs. So here's the question. If the EV3 truly delivers on range, features, and price, does it redefine what a mainstream EV can be? Would you pick this over more expensive rivals, or wait for something inherently sportier? Let me know your take, and I'll see you in the next video.